Pisces or Pisces cross-watcher, this is for you guys. Now remember, you can reverse this, but as far as right now, I feel like this is somebody who is on your mind while you're watching this. However, it could be you, cross-watcher or Pisces. But I think that you've got somebody here. I also think that you should watch Aquarius's message, maybe even both, their bonus and their main message. Because somebody's dealing with a shit ton. Okay, I'll get into if you're in a relationship with this person. I'll get into that. But for the majority of you, you're not in a relationship with this person. Whoever this is, I don't know who this is to you, but it's somebody that you are thinking about right now while you're watching this video. That person is highly, and that's a fucking understatement, overwhelmed. Like, emphasis on the throat chakra. Either they are just specifically not telling you certain things. Maybe, and it doesn't have to be anything personal, like they feel like they can't talk to you. Maybe they just are overwhelmed. Maybe they don't want to talk about it. You know, sometimes you just don't want to fucking talk about shit. You talk about it too much, you don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't know what it is. Or maybe y'all just aren't on talking terms right now. It doesn't have to be personal either. It could just be y'all kind of went your separate ways, but it doesn't have to be that y'all had some knockdown, drag out. I don't know. Maybe it's a new person that's on your mind, and you're just kind of wondering how they are, checking in on them. They're not great. I mean, I feel like somebody is doing their best to try to be happy. I feel like they're great in the sense of they've been worse. They've been worse. They've been worse off. You know, I guess I should write that. They've been worse. I mean, that sounds so negative, doesn't it? Like, I'm not saying this is somebody who... That's like really negative, though. I don't know. I may not title it like that. They've been worse. Ugh. I'll tell you this is definitely not a person who plays victim. Because, like, look how disgusted I am even to say they've been worse. You know, like, they have a hard time... Oh. They have a hard time asking for help. They definitely do, because I'm having a hard time speaking, for one. For two, I feel like I just bit my tongue, even though I didn't. I feel like I've bit my tongue. Like, my tongue is hurting on the side of my mouth right now out of nowhere. It's almost as if I bit it. It's like, cat got your tongue. Cat, maybe a Leo or something. I don't know. Whoever this is, though, they hold their tongue. They have a hard time opening up. That doesn't mean they don't open up to some degree at times, or they don't open up to you, or they don't open up to certain people. Whatever. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. But maybe they do. But they don't open up about everything. And I think that they're just at a point where they're like really highly fucking overwhelmed. In the past couple of messages, especially of Aquariuses, I got somebody who's under a whole lot of stress. Could be an Aquarius. I don't know. Could be you, and this could be reversed. But this is somebody who... like, they have a lot on them, guys. They have a whole lot on them. I don't know what's going on in their life. Maybe you know about it, maybe you don't. Maybe they're just going through a fucking spiritual awakening. I don't know. You definitely need to watch the Aquarius message, so I don't have to repeat it all on this one, because they're kind of connected here. But, I wouldn't say this is an awful person. No, I just think that they could use some help. They could use a break, a breather. And it seems like they have difficult people around them. Like, they have very difficult energies around them. At least one that's highly difficult. But if not, they've got more than that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You seem to be in a little bit different mindset than this person right now, but I also feel like you have your own issues as well, as we all do. Yes, of course, but you know, there's your own things going on. Maybe stress over bills for some, not for everybody. Maybe something to do with moving for others of you. Could also be something to do with work or health. I don't know, you've got your own things going on too. For the most part, your energy feels a little different than theirs. Their energy feels like maybe you just manage your stress differently. This person is like very overwhelmed. They're highly overwhelmed. I think they're doing quite well, though. I think they are. I think they're doing better than they think they are. I think they're doing better than they think they are, you know? But like, I don't know. Sometimes this person, why am I saying a funeral? I'm literally seeing a funeral, but not, I don't get like a death vibe here, but there could be an aspect of their life that is dying. It just feels like this person is, like there's something or some things, someone even, things that they're done with, or they want to give up on, or they want to put behind them, they want it to be over. It would just make them feel a lot better if it was just over, whatever that means, or if it was just out of their way, or they didn't have to worry about it. It's just like almost just like too much. I'm seeing a plate. I'm seeing somebody go to the kitchen and they're getting a plate of a couple of different things, but then by the time they go sit down, their plate is just like full. It's like full. It stuff's like rolling off the plate, or like pouring off the edge. The gravy or something is kind of falling off the plate because it's just so much on there. They've got too much on their plate. And it's heavy. I mean, this could be a plate full of healthy shit, but it's heavy nonetheless, meaning, you know, it's just a lot at one time. And I do believe that whoever this is, maybe you're just wanting to know if they're okay. I think they will be okay, absolutely, but I think that they're going to need, like, they need some sort of outlet. They need some sort of outlet, and I've been getting that for people needing a healthy outlet. They're like at a type of change or transition in their life. Some of you, this is if you're, let's talk about another group of you. I'm getting like, I'm zoning out on this person because it's just like a lot. I actually want to rub their shoulders. Honestly, my shoulders are tight. I want to massage their shoulders, just kind of give them a little massage or a foot massage or something. I feel like somebody could use, like, they're tense. Their energy is really fucking tense. Let's go into those of you who are in a relationship. Unless this is all reversed, guys, and this is somebody on the outside of you in a relationship or dealing with somebody. Somebody here could be in a relationship with someone who is not pulling their own weight, or they're causing a lot of stress to an individual because they're, well, one, because they're not pulling their own weight in some aspect, or because they're not coming through in some way where this other person, like, needs them. They need something from them, you know? Or this could be you, somebody you're with. I don't know. Somebody could have, like, a really stressful fucking partner here. I don't know. Some of you are definitely dealing with an Aquarius. I keep hearing it. You definitely are. Or you're an Aquarius watching. You're dealing with Pisces. Or you just decided to click on this video. That's okay. Also, some of you have a person that, something to do with walks past your house. They live near you. They walk past your house, they drive past your house, or they live close enough to you that they can walk or drive. Or in the area, and hopes to see if you're there, or if something, I don't know, they run into you or something. That's not for everybody. That's just another thing I'm picking up on. Something to do with your area, where you live. But anyway, going back to this, somebody's got a lot of shit going on, whether they're dealing with family issues, whether you're dealing with family issues. I even feel like someone here is, like, trying to move on. Like, somebody here is trying to move on, or trying to not, you know, think about something, someone, whether that's you or another. But it's like, but that person, I don't know, like, won't stop, is fucking relentless. I don't know. Also, somebody here could be in a relationship. Let's say you're in a relationship. Somebody on the outside of you is wondering about you and wondering, like, hey, what's going on in your relationship, or what's going on with your ex, or what's going on with your baby mama, baby daddy, or whatever, what's going on with your living situation, what's going on with that? Has there been any change? I don't know. This is a lot. Undo it. Also, some of you have some fucked up neighbors. I just gotta tell you, you got some fucked up neighbors. I don't know what that means, but y'all got some just annoying ass fucking neighbors. And I'm not talking about the cicadas. If y'all got cicadas where you're at, that's not the fucked up neighbors. If anything, I would rather have them than the neighbors y'all got wherever y'all are at, because y'all got some fucked up neighbors is all I want to say. And I'm channeling that strong, hard fucking core. Maybe they're into some hardcore shit, and they could be hardcore anything, you know. Anything that's too much is too much. They could be hardcore into like blaring their music. They could be hardcore into drugs. They could be hardcore into, I don't know, sex parties. They could be hardcore into fucking, I don't know, staying up late and making a lot of fucking noise. They could be hardcore into evangelism. It's something where it's like, it's just, you know. I don't know, some of you have somebody who's a fucking frustrating ass motherfucking neighbor, is all I have to say. Seriously. Yeah. Maybe it's their habits, and they're always flicking, I'm hearing flicking cigarettes in your driveway or in your yard. That's not for everybody. I'm seeing it. I'm literally seeing it. Oh, yeah. Vice versa. Somebody's doing that and it's pissing the neighbors off. I'm getting something about the neighbors. It's like, it's just bad vibes. There's like some sort of bad vibes here also. Somebody here wonders about, maybe it's neighbors even. You got neighbors wondering like if you're in a relationship. Like, are they in a, I'm hearing their thoughts right now. You know, sometimes I can do that, and I'm tapping into somebody's mind right now. It's almost like they're right beside me. They're thinking, every time they see you, they wonder if that, like who they see you with or who comes over there. Who they see you with sometimes. They wonder who that is to you. Vice versa. Who is that to you? Or somebody here is wondering about somebody's living situation. I wonder if they're still living there. I wonder if they're living with so-and-so still. I wonder if they're living with ... I don't fucking know. But somebody's like, who is that? Or are they still? Like you got a neighbor that likes you. Or something. That don't mean you like the neighbor. Or you've got somebody who's not necessarily your neighbor, but they're just in and out sometimes because they want to see if you're there, if they run into you, or if you still live somewhere. They definitely wonder. Somebody here definitely wonders. Now listen, we could have a long distance situation here though, where someone's like, I'm not too far away. I could fly. I could drive. I wonder if they'd want to meet up with me. And it's like, well, that would be a great idea, but first, let me take a selfie. That's how I'm hearing it. But first, no, not really. But let me deal with all the shit that I'm dealing with, because I've got a lot of shit I'm dealing with. Like somebody here is also going to be, there's something to do with a funeral. There's something to do with a funeral coming up. At first I didn't think it was a funeral, but like there is something to do with a funeral that is coming. Like an actual one. I wouldn't think this would be a pet funeral, only because I see a bunch of people there like dressed in black, and it's like a funeral service, like a service. Unless somebody does have a funeral service for a pet. But I don't think it is. This could be somebody who is expected to pass. Or it wouldn't be super shocking. Which sounds really sad to say. You know, I don't mean that in any awful way, because it's always fucking shocking. It's always awful when somebody passes. Always somebody had someone who loves them. Unless it's a fucking child molester. If you know what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck about that one. Sorry. I'm not God, and it's a good thing I'm not, because I have no tolerance for those motherfuckers. No chummos here. But if it's, you know, anyone else, it's never a good, positive, pleasant experience when you go to someone's funeral. I mean, it's always sad to say goodbye. So somebody here is going to deal with that in the near future. Like near future. Meaning probably this year. Maybe even closer than I say this year, but it could be like in the next couple of months. That would be this person that you're thinking about. They're going to be attending a funeral. It's not going to be their own. This person has a hard time staying on track. I'll tell you that. They have a hard time staying on track. Somebody here does. Okay, I'm getting a bunch of random shit in yours. Also, some of you have an ex that talks about you a whole awful lot. Now, I don't know if this is an ex that was like dated both you and your person, if you have someone, or like maybe it's an open relationship or it was a polyamorous thing. That's not for everybody, that's only for a few. But if that's not the case, somebody, you have an ex here. Unless this is the person on your mind, they have an ex who talks about them all the fucking time, like to their family and shit. Somebody here. Yeah, see? Somebody here talks about their ex. Or they talk about you, if you're their ex, to their family. Not to your family. Of course they wouldn't. They talk about you to their family. All the fucking time. Not just their family. Lord knows who else. But, yeah, like, very personal details about you. That's really nobody's fucking business because y'all aren't together anymore, but they like to run their fucking mouth and talk about it anyway. Unless you're on the outside of that, then you have heard through the grapevine about somebody you know. Someone comes to you and tells you information, whether it's true or not, about a person, about someone else's ex. Like, you hear information and you're like, or if you don't think this, Spirit is telling you you should think this. Well, if this person is telling you this individual's information, which is really none of your business, and no offense, but what do you think they're doing about your information? Oh my god, I have food in the oven. Oh my fucking... Why do I do that? I burn everything I make. I mean, it never fails. I'm like, what does that smell? It smells like food. Probably the fucking cicadas, or that's why they're chirping. They're trying to tell me, get the food out, bitch. See, somebody here is minding another person's business or your business. They're minding your business so much. They're burning up shit in their own life, not paying attention to their just everything. I gotta go. Seriously. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.